Hi, my name is LaDonna, and I am actually starting a video blog. This will be my first video blog ever publicized. I am working on fulfilling my life's purpose. I sat down and I've been figuring out everything that I've been wanting to do, everything that moves me, that drives me, and I, back in February I started a blog. This blog was going to talk about everything from where I am spiritually to health to business to anything that I can share to help someone else. Um, its purpose was to keep me accountable as well. I thought it would keep me accountable. It does keep you accountable when you tell everyone about it. But I didn't tell everyone about the blog on purpose because in the back of my mind I knew that I probably wasn't going to follow through with everything that I planned. But the good thing about that is I left the post up there that I did. I did the post like 1 month like only one post a month, and it was very inconsistent. And I left those up there to show that I am human and that we're going to be inconsistent. We're not perfect. It's up to us to come back and say, well, here's where the rubber meets. Here's where the rubber meets the road. From this day forward, will be consistent and persistent in all that I do, and I will try my best at everything that I go for, or whatever you want to, whatever motivates you, whatever you want to say. Anyways, I was doing some research on the internet, and I was praying for clarity, and I just was really trying to see what inspires me. What do I need to do to keep myself going? And the one thing that I have learned is action. You have to have action. You have to be active. You cannot wait until you feel like doing something. You don't feel like washing dishes, but you don't feel like cleaning up, but you have to do it if you want to live in a clean house. If you don't want bugs to infest and just you don't want your apartment or house to be infested with bugs, you definitely want to make sure you clean up, even though you don't feel like doing it. So it's important to do a spiritual cleanup. It's important to do a life cleanup just to get your life going. You wanna get your life going. So what I'm gonna talk about is a plan, making your life plan. I found their website called StartupNation.com. It was created by two brothers, Jeff Sloan and Rich Sloan. They created a PDF for you to, I guess, fill in, and they explain the different areas where you want to be in life, like starting, like steps. And it's actually made for 10 steps to start your own business. But this life plan was the first step. I'm not going to give you the other steps because that is for another day, another time. That isn't my purpose of this blog. It's called My Life Plan. Okay, first it says, what's your current status in life? Rate your quality of life. Like, where do you feel the quality of your life is on a scale of 1 to 100? 100 being the best. I rated my life, I have a long way to go. I'm not going to share what I feel my rating is. That is personal, but I'm well on my way. Realities of life. What are your responsibilities? What do you like? Are you in debt? How much debt are you in? Do you owe people? Like, where are you at in life financially? Where do you need? Make a plan to figure out how to get out of that debt, or what you need to do to start paying on that debt. That isn't part of this exercise, but it is something you should look into. The only part of this exercise is just listing where you are at right now. Things that make you happy, things that make you unhappy, Surprisingly, my list of things that make me happy is longer than my list of things that make me unhappy. I've learned to just be happy, live a happy life. You be happy. There are a lot of things that I say that will complement my happiness, but I'm happy. I'm already happy. I don't need things outside of myself to make me happy. But that's something you should look into. Like what things will first be happy? What things will complement your happiness, and what things don't complement it? Your ideal life. What is your ideal life? What do you want to do in life? What will make you feel like you just have the perfect life, as perfect as it can get? Nothing's really perfect, and unless you say it is. So, what do you want to what do you want to do? What will cater to what? Like, is it a relationship that you can have? Is it, what you want to retire? What is your ideal life? What do you like doing? What are your loves? I like drawing, singing, writing inspirational words, just being interactive, helping people, finding solutions. Those are things that I love doing. What are your skills and capabilities? What do you do well? What is your track record? What do you have experience in doing? Like, do you talk well with people? You can list anything on there. You can say, you have experience finding solutions. You have experience in whatever your talents are, whatever. What is your ideal work style? Do you work under pressure better? Do you work better when you have strong, intense deadlines, under a non-supervisional environment? Like, how do you work? Is it better that you are supervised? Does someone need to be tapping you on your shoulder to make sure you're doing what you need to do? Are you disciplined, or are you not disciplined enough for that? And just what are your work style? Do you work better in a relaxed environment? Do you like to have control of your work environment, or do you like someone else to do all that work and control the environment, and you just go in and work? Like, what is your ideal work style? Then finally, what is your manifesto? This is what they call a manifesto. It's outlining your personal mission and your values. Like, make a list of your personal mission and your values and wrap this into one statement, no longer than a page. It's a statement of purpose and what drives you. And you'll use this to motivate you whenever you're feeling down, whenever you're feeling like you don't know what you're doing this for anymore. Read it. Read it every day. And after you do this, then you'll map out your key moves to get you where you want to go. Where do you want to go? I'm going to read you my mission statement. I have no problem with revealing that to you. And before I read it, I just want to let you know that I am a poetic person, so I wrote it in a poetic form. I hope you enjoy it. It says, I will use the power that has been instilled in me since inception to drive and manifest my dreams into reality. I am a person of integrity, looking to work with people of like values, but with diversity. I use my voice to minister and reach to those who are willing to listen and better themselves. I use my artistic abilities to speak to those who listen in visual terms as well. I do whatever it takes to be disciplined, consistent, and persistent so that I may do my very best, so that when life hits, I pass the test. I will always search for knowledge, and I will always ask why. I do not answer to anyone but my divine spiritual guide. I do not enslave myself to make dollars just to keep up with seemingly materialistic powers. I conquer tasks on a daily basis, and I understand that doing a little bit of something every day will manifest my reality in every way someday. We do not have to conform to traditional beliefs that limit our realities. Action is the only way to reveal and cure insecurities. I believe we should ultimately have freedom to do whatever we want, whenever we want, and however we want. The sky is the limit, which reveals our limit is infinite. All right, and that's it. Make a life plan, good luck, and figure out where you need to go. But do this first before coming up with anything else. All right. Bye-bye.